Hi, there's Roderick from Toy Masters Video Magazine. Still here at the Anime Festival 2008. I'm here with Eric Maruscak. Hey, I got it. No, I usually slaughter names.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm at an anime festival. Mine's not the hardest name to say here, believe me.
So what is it that you do?
I come to a lot of the conventions and I do chalk art murals, like the one you see behind me. They are completely created in chalk pastels. This one is 9 feet wide by 11 feet tall, and it's obviously a recreation of the Yoshitaka Amano original, Vampire Hunter D.
Now, that's the only thing. You don't only do anime, but you also, I remember a couple of events I came here, Comic-Con, you do Marvel, DC stuff.
See, the thing is, I always liked anime, manga, and comic book art. I think it is a greatly underappreciated art form. I think some of the best artists and illustrators in the business are working in comic books and anime and manga, and they're not appreciated for it. People look at it and go, oh, it's kids stuff. So I started, when I said I was going to start doing these giant pieces, I was first doing them at just art festivals where people were doing Renaissance paintings or, you know, floral paintings or whatever. I show up and do a giant 14-foot tall Incredible Hulk. I'm like, I don't know if people are going to think this is art or not, and they loved it. They were like, oh my god, it's so epic, it's so huge, it's bigger than life. And I realized that was capturing that whole iconic feel. A lot of these images are iconic, but when you see them small or just on the internet or in a small book, it's hard to convey that to people who aren't already in love with the medium. So when I started doing it big at festivals and shows, people thought it was really cool. 3 summers ago, I started doing conventions themselves. I started going to the Wizard World tours and doing comic book art recreations at the shows. Been doing it ever since.
I know, I've seen a couple of them and everything, even the Philly one also.
Yep, I was at Wizard World. The close ones in the Northeast was the New York Anime Festival last year and again this year, the Wizard World Philly tour, which I've done 2 years in a row, and the Baltimore Otakon I just did this year back in August.
So will you be doing any other events?
Right now, the rest of the fall, I'm not sure. It's possible I'll be doing Wizard World Dallas. We don't know yet. And then beyond that, I would love to hit up some horror movie conventions. I could only imagine the cool stuff I could do this big at a horror convention, but so far there's not been much of an interest on that end. It's because those conventions are not so much about art, so it's kind of hard to pull that in. The next guaranteed show that I know of is New York Comic Con, February 2009. They've asked me back, so I'm definitely going to be there doing something. Don't know what yet, but it'll probably be tied to whoever the guest of honor is at the show.
Okay, so do you just do art, or do you do anything else?
Well, actually, the piece right over here, it's hanging, Sumi and Kei Rule the World. That banner is an original digital piece of mine. I work like a lot of artists. I work on a Wacom tablet. I do digital painting and Corel and Painter and Photoshop. I do pencil, pen, and ink work. I'm writing my own sequential story, which is Sumi and Kei Rule the World, and to want to either produce it in a graphic novel or manga format. And that gives an idea of some of my other styling. It's a bit more of cartoon mixed with anime. My style, natural style, because I first learned to be a cartoonist when I was young, is to do heavy line work and to do things that are a lot of flowing organic lines, which that's pretty representational of. So that's more true to my natural style, but because I recreate so many different artist styles, I picked up little bits and snippets of things they do and kind of worked it into my own. So it's a whole amalgam of a number of artists.
So if anybody wants to see your art and everything online, what's your web address?
I have a website that's called pepperink.com. That's www.pepperink, like the ink you draw with, .com. It's really an online portfolio. There's no e-commentary store yet, no t-shirts for sale or anything. But I do try to update with future shows I'm going to, and any show I've been to, I try to publish a number of photos from that show, as well as you can see some of my cartooning work and some random illustrations, sketches, zombies, which are always fun to draw. All sorts of stuff's mixed on the site.
And by chance, do you have a DeviantArt page also?
I actually do not have a DeviantArt page. I've mostly gone straight through my website, but a lot of people ask me, so I'm probably going to go build one. I am on conceptart.org and also digitalwebbing.com, which are both, Digital Webbing's a comic book forum, and conceptart.org is a concept art forum more for painting. So I'm on both of those, and I always post my newest showpieces to those too. But everyone says I got to get on DeviantArt, so I'll end up doing it sooner or later.
Okay, well, thank you, Eric.
Hey, thank you very much. I'm just glad you guys like the work.
And this is Roderick from Toy Masters Video Magazine. Catch y'all guys later.
See you at the next show.